Don't Link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video, another show. Guys are doing well, having a fantastic fucking day. Let's start this video off with a crank. Such a nice noise. And yes, I totally stole that from Trailer Park Boys. Huge fan, huge fan. Today, we're having a mukbang. Today, we're having Bulgarian chicken soup. Now, shout out to Rumen Pasula for cooking this shit. You can see a dirty spoon. You can see that your boy don't give a two shits. We're a bit on a budget today because we have to go to work in like once like 20 minutes. So if you see me eat a lot and fast, I'm not Matt Stone, bro. I'm just late. Today I'm so excited because the subject we did, it's kind of so cool. In most of my video, I like to plan a subject, or at least find an ID. But this is my friend. This is my friend. So like, look, I'm talking alone. I'm fucking crazy, but when am I not looking crazy, right? A nice piece of cheese, muscle Quebec. Best cheese. Not best cheese because it tastes good, or because of my childhood. Today, we're talking about work. Today we're talking, and I know what you're saying. Again, yeah, bro, I'm finishing in 4 months. I'm gonna oversaturate you guys with work content and in a month and a half. Okay, let's take 2 months. You'll never hear about it again. And then I'm gonna have a whole year of me filming whatever the fuck I want, chaotic shit, things without sense, things without a purpose. You're gonna tell yourself, this guy doesn't work? This guy doesn't work? And then it was such a video, and be there as a proof that I'm not a total piece of shit. I'm not saying you're a piece of shit because you don't work. No. I think that we all live in a society. Cameo, Jared Leto, Joker. It's good, it's spicy, but it's good. Very oily, very spicy. It's so good. Robi Kele. You did good. I'm a faster boom on faster boom bayets. And you see, I did that before. I talked about it in Wage Slave, which is another mukbang we did. My time versus money, and money versus my time. Me personally growing up, and I know this is going to be very personal, but I always heard from my father mainly, contribute to society. Make sure that society is a thing that you're helping improve. You have the bone, because that leaves more taste. Whole piece of chicken, possibly a whole leg. And I also always saw that negatively. I always saw that as a, bro, fuck the system, I'm gonna be me. Right? That's what I said. And then, as I grew up, and especially lately, right? I was like, dude, there's more meaning in what I'm doing. There's more meaning in what I'm doing than I thought. And the reality is, I didn't have the best experience in the beginning of my work days at the company I'm in. And that's not true. The beginning was nice, the middle was not nice. And if you know that, then you understand that I started out being loved, and at some point I lost that love. Now, losing that love is my fault. Agreed. And I look back at it. I was constantly using music as an escape from being in this place. And at first I was like, how is it bothering people? Well, people are being here and I'm not. People are as bored as I am, but I wasn't because I had music. I've used it as a, I kind of used it as an escape. And then I was like, this is stupid. Why am I not allowed to have music? Well, this is the, I'm not going to eat that. I don't know what that is. I think it's like the, to me it looks like the, I don't know what that is. Okay, cool. To me, I was always like, why am I not allowed music? I'm being careful. There's lists. I understand. But now I understand. The reason is because we're supposed to work together. We're supposed to be a team. And how can we be a team when we don't hear each other? Super simple, super stupid, but somehow effective. And I know it sounds like I'm kissing ass, which maybe I am, but the reality is, I don't know the reality. It's very confusing. I always talk about, yeah, like when I was unloved, or when I lost that love. Again, as a person who has been alone for majority of his life, I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna be me, but it's not cool. And instead of trying to get that love back, I went off on my own. I was my own entity. I didn't care. And to be honest, I mean, that's totally your choice if you don't care about work. It's totally your choice if you want to do on your own, to be on your own. But it's not fair for the other people. And then, although a lot of people still liked me, but the way I reacted was like, yo, this guy doesn't care. Why should we care? And ultimately, it wasn't fair. And I feel bad about it. Now, I had depression last year. And the depression was caused because I was getting bullied. And as I mentioned in the video previously, the bullying was mainly from one person, but nobody helped. So it's like, fuck you guys. You're, by not helping me, or by not stepping in when you're seeing something that happened that shouldn't happen, you're enabling that behavior, and it's also your fault I'm getting bullied. Now, what I didn't understand is because just this guy, he was a better worker, he was more reliable. That's why he was protected versus me. And you're like, yeah, it's not okay. And it's not okay. You're right. But let's put it bluntly, right? It's a company, it's a business. If you have a better worker that is there for people, if you have a better worker that's able to help everybody, right? It's nice because, okay, I can rely on them. You can rely on me. Even though I was more likable, I was a worse worker. And when you have 400 people working, it doesn't matter. But when you're 12 people working, it does. When I had my depression, I was talking to a lot of shrinks. And I realized that maybe I didn't treat, or maybe I didn't respond to the bullying as I should. As soon as, because in reality, I'm very proud. I'm a very prideful person. So when the guy comes in and the first thing he does is insult me, I shut myself off. But the reality is I never truly listened or never truly tried to understand what he was saying or why he was mad. And I was like, okay, well, at least give him the chance to explain himself, because, again, you think he's an asshole, but maybe he has a reason to be an asshole. And that bully, by the way, has apologized. As mentioned, being sorry. As mentioned, that what he did was wrong. And I applaud him for that, because I don't know if I would be able to do it. Right? Basically, what happened is, he's coming from Moldavia, and Moldavia is very tough. It's very, like, you work hard at a young age. So the guy, although this is his fault, but the guy doesn't understand that he lives in a country where kids should be in school, parents should be working, but your kid should be in school, right? And he's like, oh, my kid, he's lazy, doesn't want to help around the house, which, I mean, that's possibly seen as lazy. And then he plays video games. So I play video games a lot too. So he saw his failure as a father. Because he feels like it's a failure. I'm not saying it's a failure, but he saw that his son that wasn't listening to him, and him not being able to change him. So he saw that as a minus, and he saw that his son was becoming more like me. And ultimately, his son should be more like me, honestly. Because you compare me and the other guy. The other guy is very firm, very close-minded. I'm very open-minded. I'm very optimistic, very attentive, very, again, open to new things. And that's important because, again, you want that for your kid. You want your kid to be able to say, hey, I just did something cool. Right? And that's a fact. Now, the reality is, why am I saying all this? And because lately, right? And that's also, this is work politics, okay? This is not everywhere, this is here. My guy, we work in a department. There's me and him, and there's two other guys. Now, the two other guys compared to me are new. One of them has 2 years in the company, and one of them has 3 years. Now, I have 7 years. And the guy has 13 years. So usually, what the boss, and what's the guy? I'm gonna explain everything after. Okay, I'm gonna explain it now. The boss is very respected, really respected. He's a nice guy too, and because the second he started treating me better and being more trusting towards me, I noticed that people were being more trusting towards me. They followed the lead, and the reality is, that's not my fault, because they started being more trusty. And the fact that they were more trusty is kind of cool, because with 7 years, I should be the right arm of the assistant. There's my department, right? There's the manager of my department, which is the bully, and there's me. Now, sadly, me not being reliable, only the bully was. I should not call him a bully, because he's not a bully anymore. But my boy, I don't say names, but my colleague, the one in charge, they look up to him to get the answer. And the boss would talk to him in Romanian. Not to exclude me, but just because the guy didn't speak French. But this guy, who's in charge, I've been taking a lot of vacation because he's a new father, and he wants to help out his wife, right? And there's only a month left, so he's taking a lot of vacation. People are trying to look at me as the one in line. And lately I see the boss, it's not a dick, but when he likes you, he likes you. He treats you very nicely, and even if he doesn't really like you, he treats you nicely. It's a very different thing. Like, lately, you've been giving me winks. You've been giving me jokes. He's talking to me as an equal. It's really nice. For example, we had to market a product. So, there's a product. They put a sticker with the number. We have to take off the sticker, but we have to write down the number. So I told them, listen, I did my best. I did write the number, but some sticker, they were too fucked up. I couldn't tell what it was. I said, don't worry about it. It's okay. I got it. Instead of, okay, no problem. The fact that he actually took the time to say, hey, it's okay. I don't need this, but it's also super nice. Like, when I say I don't need this, I don't mean to be rude. But even if it wasn't okay, what can I do? There's no sticker. You want me to write down any number? So the fact that we had that is really, really nice. Something I appreciate, you know? I'm full. And I have to go to work. So, we'll be ending the video here. It'll be part 1. This will be a part 2. But I'll leave you this. The situation gets better. I feel bad leaving this here. Fuck. Let's do it quickly then. You see, by me getting respect, I feel more involved. By being more involved, I feel like more like I belong. Maybe the individuality I was looking for was a result of me feeling individual. Maybe the individuality was me coming to terms with the fact that I was alone. But now that I feel I'm a part of a team, I feel the kinship. I feel an importance in the work I'm doing. It's not the work I'm doing that is important, it's the way I'm doing for the others. The fact that I can be reliable. The fact that I'm equal member of the team. And when I say equal member of the team, I don't mean equal as, oh, he's here. I mean equal as people that work hard. I work hard too. And before, not that I didn't work hard, but even though I worked hard, I didn't put in the extra effort. Putting the extra effort is when seeing that somebody needs help and you're cleaning. Cleaning can help, can wait. And you see, it's nuts at the first, and the first time it's nuts because, again, you're being in a position where I need to clean, right? And if I don't clean, I'm getting in trouble. But then you realize that even if I get in trouble, helping others is more important. And at the end of the day, I did something that's better. Yesterday, my boss, he was doing a job, and I was like, yo, I'm not doing anything. Can I please help you? And he was like, no, it's fine, it's okay. And then, even though he said no, I still helped him. He said thank you, and then he went. And because he went, he was able to help with the machine setup. And because he was able to help the machine setup, the whole thing started. So basically, I did a bigger job than I thought. And it all stemmed from the idea that we're a small team. And I don't think I took in consideration the fact that we're a small team. It does. It's kind of shitty. It's kind of shitty, to be honest. I always had the fact that we're a small team. I always associated that with the fact that, okay, well, if we're missing people, it's really showing up. But in reality is because we're such a small team, other people have to step up. And there are some people in the company that doesn't work as hard or avoiding work. And the reality is I was one of those. When I say avoiding work, what I mean is I wasn't getting stupid, but I was physically working but not mentally working. So I would do mindless job. Like clean, do the jigs. I wasn't being involved mentally, and by being involved mentally, it feels like I'm doing more work. It feels like I'm doing a lot more work, but I'm doing the same amount of work. It's just implying myself more, which is weird. But hey, what can I say? What can I do? So know that I love you, that you matter. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Peace.